In recent news, Mizkif is reacting to and reading through legal filings connected to the ongoing Tectone and Pingchu situation. The discussion quickly turns serious, as the documents include disturbing claims that have been circulating online, and Mizkif addresses them live, while viewers try to understand what's actually part of the case versus internet speculation. Mizkif shares in the following.
The date of incident was 2024. The location of incident was at this house. I was crying by the side of my bathtub, and John grabbed my head, shoved it towards his closed crotch, and said that my crying turned him on. So basically, she didn't go to the police for about 8 months. She went to the police because she was like, I'm going to go to the police, whatever that means. She went to the police after 8 months. And then Tectone was, and then she made a tweet. Tectone started making threats online, which then she also at the same time, around that time, was getting a lawyer. So she got a lawyer to deal with this because she realized that this is not going to work. Keep in mind, chat, this is all from the plaintiff. This is not the defendant, which is Tectone. This is from the plaintiff, which is Pingchu. So this is her claims and what happened. He even posted a live stream on Twitch on around February 6th, where he called me a liar and threatened to sue me. I have not heard directly from John since November 22nd, 2024, but his frequent posts online insulting and me have continued to the present day. This includes a comment where he made on a Twitch stream on May 12th, 2025, where he said he would go nuclear when the legal involvement between him and I ends. Sounds similar. He accused me of swatting him on around August 16, 2025, and said the world will know what you've done. Late October, early November. That's when these instances have caused me significant mental and emotional harm, as he has a large following and I receive hateful comments and messages frequently from people who watch his content. Every day, I'm afraid John will act on his threats to post immediate videos or photos of me, and I fear he won't ever stop posting things online about me. John knows where I live, and I'm concerned that if he becomes angry enough, he will show up to my house unannounced to harm me. For my safety, I want John Robertson ordered to stay away from me. Abuse. Was the respondent abusive with you? Yes. Had the respondent been drinking or using drugs? No.
This clip comes from the ongoing fallout surrounding Tectone and Pingchu, where serious legal claims and protective order filings have been circulating online. Mizkif recently went live and reviewed parts of the complaint, focusing on the accusations of continued threats, harassment, and the broader pattern of conflict that's now moved beyond internet drama into legal territory. The situation has sparked intense discussion across the streaming community, with many people debating what should be handled privately through the courts versus publicly on stream. Mizkif's reaction here reflects how serious the allegations have become, and why so many creators are treating this as more than just online back and forth. The allegations would carry more weight if she did not drop the criminal case. This looks like another Rich situation, since she dropped the criminal case so early. I can't wait for Ms. lawsuit is over, so we can go through all the he was doing behind the scenes. We will have texts, transcripts. LOL, it's going to be great. I don't know anymore. Like, if this RLL happened, I feel like she would have gone to the police straight away. But for whatever reason, she says he did that only after she got mad on him and broke up. It's weird AF, like, bro, if that happens. Why would you wait a whole year before saying anything? Recently, Mizkif went live and began reading through an application for a protective order that Pingchu filed ahead of the initial court proceedings. The document outlines her concerns and allegations, and Mizkif explains that the court ultimately granted the order and that it later continued as the case developed. The situation has sparked heavy discussion online, with many people debating whether these matters should be handled strictly in court rather than on live streams. With that context, here's Mizkif, reacting in real time as he goes through the protective order filing.
Immediate order sought as shown by the detailed facts alleged in the affidavit attached to this application and incorrupted herein by this reference for all purposes. There is a clear and present danger of family violence, sexual assault, indecent assault, trafficking, and or stalking if a temporary ex parte protective order is not granted. Applicant therefore requests that the court immediately and without hearing issue a temporary ex parte protection order prohibiting respondent from the following acts until a hearing can be held. After notice and hearing, applicant requests that the court enter a protective order effective for a period of time allowed under Texas Family Code Section 85.025 and or Texas Code of Criminal Procedure Chapter 7B007. So basically, chat, they're trying to get a protective order before the court even happens because they are afraid that Tectone is going to stalk and or continue to act in violence, sexual assault, indecent assault, trafficking, and or stalking. This is why Tectone didn't stream, by the way, chat. It's because this happened. This got approved, and Tectone can't shut up about Pingchu, so he stopped streaming, probably by his lawyers telling him, hey, you should shut the up and stop streaming because you don't know how to stop. You have caused yourself so much problems.
Regarding the Tectone court case leaking, I've received details which makes it a possibility that it was not Tectone, but a coding error in the Travis County Court portal, which illegally populates the case. This case is supposed to be sealed and isn't accessible except via glitch. The user still joined Tectone's Discord and only posted the case itself 15 minutes after joining, which is incredibly suspect, but it was possibly a third party. Regardless, Tectone's Discord hosted his victims' docs and private medical records for hours and was the origination of its circulation. For 8, it was a civil suit. No wonder he lost. It wasn't criminal. By the way, he may well be guilty of it all. I don't think no. But people typically go after civil cases as they are easier to win because the burden of proof is so much lower than that of a criminal case. LOL idiots on the internet thinking they understand court procedures, they see SA and go, ooh. LOL, you are all clowns. This is standard protective order BS that everyone gets. It's not claiming Tectone has done any of these things. It's stating that the victim think it will happen and is asking the court for protection. Even though they don't have evidence, Tectone has done any of these things. Welcome to Protective Orders Internet. Anyone can get one. Don't need a lot of evidence to get one because it's civil, not criminal court.